Hi, thanks for joining the Cellars team for the Happy Hour benefiting the Sweet Relief Musicians Fund. With your help, Cellars is donating a minimum of $25,000 to Sweet Relief. It's a nonprofit fund that provides financial assistance to all types of career musicians struggling to make ends meet. I'm Michelle, the M in Cellars, that with my husband John, we started about a decade ago. We made our wines Butter Chardonnay, Jam Cab, Toast Sparkling, and Sugar Sweet White to be easy to love every day. Live music has always been part of our DNA from the very beginning. It feels great to host you with our wines online and reconnect with live music. And we're happy to give our struggling musicians the audience and financial support that they need right now. So grab a glass, pour some Butter Chardonnay, and enjoy some new music. Simply listen in, comment, like, or share, and Cellars will donate $1 up to $2,500 per show each time you do. Plus, you can click or text to donate directly to Sweet Relief. So let's get this show started to create some virtual cheers and applause. Take it away, Sam.
Cheers, Michelle. Cheers, everybody. Thank you for tuning in. I'm super pumped for today's show. We've got an amazing artist in store for you for the next hour. How we doing? Garrett, aka G-Love.
What up?
Oh, perfect. I was just going to say it's National Skip the Straw Day. So if you want to drink out of the bottle or pour up a glass.
I'm going to pour up a glass.
To everyone watching at home, hopefully you've got yourself some sips. If not, you know where to find our wines. And if you need some help, you can venture over to jamcellars.com/buy and find all of our easy to love sips over there. I'm very excited to listen in on your music today, Garrett. And then obviously Sweet Relief, it's an all around amazing relief fund. It's fueled the powerful force that is music, especially during such a difficult time that we are living in right now. And career-wise, musicians are struggling a bit, and this just helps to relieve those financial stresses that some of you out there are experiencing. And with that being said, today's show, for each like, comment, share, we at Cellars are going to be donating up to $2,500 to the Sweet Relief Musicians Fund, which is amazing. So if you just hit that like button, comment, like if you've seen G-Love in concert, let us know. Let's find out who's the biggest fan watching today. Just comment below and a buck will be donated to the Musicians Fund, which is amazing. And without further ado, I'd say let's just take it away with the first song.
All right, thanks, Sam. Here's one from my new record, G-Love the Juice, and this one's called the Barbecue. This is an invitation. So let's go, y'all. Come on into my house. Come on into my house. Come on into my house. Have yourself a seat. Tell me what you're drinking. I'm gonna fix you something to eat. And what I'm serving up, you won't need a spoon. You need to clap your hands and stomp your feet and dance around this room now. Don't you feel better? Whoa, I knew you would. Come on into my house. It's alright, it's all good. It's a bebop, bebop, I won't need no invitation. Just drop on by. It's time to get up and throw down a funky stew. It's a low down, hold down, sober cue. It's a sober cue. It's a sober cue. A low down, hold down, sober cue. It's a sober cue. A sober cue. A low down, hold down, sober. Well, Charlie bought the chicken, and Whitey brought the wine, G-Love brought the reefer and the moonshine, Karina brought the cobbler, Granny brought the greens, Billy brought the biscuit, and Bonnie brought the beans. Is anybody hungry? You better get a plate. I mean, it don't take long, it'll be long gone. Baby, don't you hesitate. Well, don't you feel better? Woo! I knew you would. Come on into my house. Everything tastes good. It's a bebop, bebop, only no invitation, just drop on by. I was trying to get up and throw down a funky stew. It's a low down, hold down, sober cute. It's a sober cute, a sober cute, a low down, hold down, sober cute. Well, it's a feel good, real good jam all night. Put it in the holler in the moonlight. But if you can't hold your liquor or you feeling bad, we gonna send your ass home in a taxi cab. And we gonna keep on going, don't you worry about that. Call all the kids, call all the cats. Where it's at, you know, the end of the road. All night long, that's the way we flow. Is anybody hungry? You better get a plate. It don't take long, it'll be long gone, baby, don't you hesitate. Hey, don't you feel better? Woo, I knew you would. Come on into my house. It's alright, it's all good. It's a bebop, bebop, la. Only no invitation, you just drop on by. It's time to get up and throw down a funky stew. It's a low down, hold down, sober cute. It's a sober cute, a sober cute, a low down, hold down, so. What?
Woo! Thank you. All right.
Thank you.
So it looks like we've got quite a bit of people tuned in today. Lots of people showing their love. Looks like Deb has donated to the Sweet Relief Musicians
Fund. Oh, thank you,
Fund.
Deb. Thank you so much.
Shout out to Deb. And for everyone who's tuned in, you can find that song, Soul BQ, off of the 2020 release, The Juice, on all the major music platforms. And that's the second track off of that album, right?
Yeah.
How
That's right.
How do you like decide what direction to take the album in terms of like the order of the songs and where you put it? Intro, outro. How do you do that?
Yo, Sam, that's a great question. So we call that the sequence, and honestly, in the 90s when I was making record, it was a much bigger deal because of the fact that people were buying records, a physical copy of the record, right, and not just like adding certain songs, right. So, but I think as artists, a lot of musicians still try to, for better or for worse. Everyone's trying to figure out the business end, but the art form of making a record, right, an album, still speaks, I think, to the majority of musicians, as opposed to just like dropping singles or dropping songs. Sure, we all drop singles, but in our heart, we want to make a record, right, because that's what we grew up listening to and loving. So the sequence of a record is so important. As a matter of fact, in the 90s, and I'm sure now, but there's guys and gals would make a whole career out of being like sequence specialists. You could actually like send them the record and be like, help us with the sequence, you know what I mean? Wow. But it is true. Like for me, when I'm making a sequence, I kind of like have it in my mind as I'm going into record, right? Like, well, this song should start the record, and this song sounds really good after it. Keep the energy flowing, but then, hey, we want to take it down for a second, have like a tender moment, and then we want to bring it back up. And then I always like to end the song on a solo acoustic performance, kind of as kind of the tag of the record. But yeah, it's something that we deliberate over for a long time.
Heck yeah. Well, on like an even more minuscule scale, when it comes to songwriting or just the creative process, what tends to pop into your mind first and foremost? Is it the melody? Is there like a plot or a specific lyric that kind of centers everything? Like how does that happen?
Yeah, I guess with my songwriting right now, like my main thing is that like I have so many records out and I've written so many songs that I don't I don't write just to write. You know what I'm saying? Like I like to I like to I want to have my songs come from like a pure place of inspiration and be driven by a need to express an emotion or a feeling. Because songwriting for me has always been like an emotional outlet, right? So when I'm writing, it could be all the above. Like a lot of times, like you have these lucid moments, Sam, like when you're like falling asleep or when you're waking up, and a song like comes in your head, like it's no one else's song, it's your song, you know what I mean? But you're like singing a song in your head, or you have an idea for a lyric, and it's a interesting thing as a songwriter because you gotta like wake up and write it down. Because if you don't write it down, you lose it. I actually had one come to me the other morning, and I was sleeping and I dreamed it, and I haven't been able to capture it yet, but it was like something like, today we're gonna be on the one or something like that.
Oh,
I
that's
mean,
always like so frustrating. It feels like
I
you're like
know.
drowning in quicksand when you try to remember a dream right when you wake up. If you don't, I'm with you. If you don't write it down or like at least say it out loud,
Yeah.
it's like you can't grasp it.
Because you'll be sleeping and you'll be like, oh, no, it'll come back. It'll come back. I got to go to sleep for a little while. I'll get it when I get up.
I know.
Yeah, so it could be like the lyrics or the melody or any of that, you know what I mean?
Okay, for sure. Well, to everyone watching, definitely check out The Juice, put out last year, and it's on all the platforms. And I think you have some merch, right, Garrett?
Yeah, we have, if you want to go get some G Love and Special Sauce merch, Philadelphonic.com is the homepage. And we have some vinyls of the new record and past records. And it's funny to talk about merch right now, Sam. Because we've just basically after 28 years of touring, this is like the first year we've had off. So basically we took all of the surplus merch that we've had from 28 years and put it in the basement of our house. And my wife Kelsey is sending and fulfilling merch orders. And then when we're playing our live, like kind of social distance shows around New England, we're bringing out all this old school merch, like it's like Army Navy surplus.
That's so cool. Oh my gosh, I love it. Well, and we actually, so like as an added bonus, we have the option for everyone watching today to personally contribute out of pocket with the links and buttons that are posted below throughout the show. In addition to that, of course, for each like, comment, and share, we're donating $1. But we also have actually just released some sweet t-shirts.
Sweet.
Sort of like a token of appreciation for not just the Sweet Relief Musicians Fund, but for musicians all around. And 100% of the proceeds will be going towards the Sweet Relief Musicians Fund. So if you want a cool t-shirt and have your money go somewhere really, really amazing, just check out the merch tent over at JaMCellars.com.
And shouts out to Deb for her donation, Doyle and LL.
Woo! All right. So how do you feel about, what do you say we do 2 songs back to back?
I love it. I'm gonna for the next tune, I'm gonna take it back to 2004, I think, for our first release with Brushfire Records. Our good friend Jack Johnson and Emmett Malloy started putting out our records. The first record was The Hustle, and this is a song called Sunshine. It's just a pretty little ditty, and it goes like this.
sunshine shining down. We gonna take a little walk around the woods. Don't care what we do as long as I'm with you. Every little thing gonna be alright. Alright. Girl, you looking good, so good to me. I want you to stay, I don't want you to leave. Don't go. Don't go. I love every little thing about you, baby, don't you know? I even love it when you're mad and you're so frustrated, even though you made my simple life so complicated. Don't go. Don't go. I love every little thing about you, baby, don't you know? Don't you know? Sunshine shining down. We gon' take a little walk around the woods. Don't care what we do as long as I'm with you. Every little thing gon' be alright. Alright. I can't get enough. I wanna eat you up. I wanna have you for breakfast, left over for lunch. Don't go. Don't go. I love every little thing about you, baby. Don't you know? Don't you know? Honey, I done you wrong, but you did me back. You taught me a lesson, I can't forget that. Don't go. Don't go, honey. I love every little thing about you. Every little thing about you. Every little thing about you, baby. Don't you know? Don't you know, 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 don't you know. So that was Sunshine from The Hustle. And like I was just talking to Sam about, that's one that like that was the acoustic song at the end of the record. This next song I'd like to play for you is another one from The Juice, my latest record, and it's a song that's very close to my heart. It's a song called Digging Roots, and it's kind of about, it goes out for anybody with a green thumb. It's about growing a garden, but also a metaphor for growing a family. So it's kind of about a day in the life here where we live in Cape Cod, and it goes a little something like this. I'm gonna take these headphones off real quick. Bluebirds singing, hiding in the bittersweet. Big tree growing, been here a lot longer than me. Strumming that guitar, Charlie girl resting by my feet. Watching the time roll by. I'm digging roots, I'm planting seeds, I'm loving you, you're loving me. I'm digging roots, gonna let them grow. I'm digging roots, I'm pulling weeds, I'm making room for you and me. I'm digging roots, deeper than you know. Oh, I'm digging roots. Watching the tide roll by, watching the moon rise over the sea. With some good friends, they're more like family. Letting the night drift by. Oh, I'm digging roots, planting seeds. I'm loving you, you're loving me. Digging roots, I'm gonna let them grow. I'm digging roots, I'm pulling weeds, I'm making room for you and me. digging roots, I'm digging roots deeper than you know. Oh, I'm digging roots. Let me go. Drive on down to the end of the road. Ooh. Rocking in a rocket chair, pick from a yard sale down the street. 100 crisp, 56, patina with the years. Lou swinging in a hammock underneath the cedar tree, and Gus comes running by, running by, running by. I'm digging roots, planting seeds. I'm loving you, you're loving me. Digging roots, I'm digging roots, and gonna let them grow. I'm digging roots, I'm pulling weeds, I'm making room for you and me. Digging roots, I'm digging roots deeper than you know. Oh, I'm digging roots. I'm digging roots.
Woo! Thank you so much. This is G-Love, everybody. You're just listening to Diggin' Roots, which is the 7th song off of the 2020 release, The Juice. And you can find G-Love and Special Sauce's music on all the major music platforms. Make sure you check out the links that we're posting if you'd like to contribute out of pocket and send a donation, whether it be $1 or $2 or what have you. You can either text Cellars, all one word, all caps, to 202-858-1233. But let's not forget that each like, share, comment actually will contribute $1 to the Sweet Relief Musicians Fund. And with that being said, so this is our 3rd Sweet Relief Musicians Fund benefit show. And the last one that we did in January, the artist and myself, we got into a little debate about pronunciations of words, and it generated a lot of comments down below because everyone was getting heated on whether you should pronounce milk the right way with an I, the way it's spelled, or like
Milk.
some people, they like to throw an E in there. So it was just...
How does that sound?
I can't even
Milk?
bring myself to say it.
Milk. Well, what about water? What about water?
Wait, is that how you actually pronounce it?
Yeah, because
H2O?
us Philadelphians say water, like WOODER, water.
Not water?
No, we say water. Like I'm gonna have a sip of my water right now.
Okay, what about the word? It's a 4-letter word. I'm not going to say how I say it because I want to hear you first. It is spelled B-E-E-N.
Ben? I've been.
Wait, say it a little louder.
I've been hanging out with Sam tonight on Jam Cellars.
I've been having a great time. Well, some people say like bin
Bean. Oh,
or
Ben.
bean. I've heard like
Bean.
being. Yeah. There was another one that we were talking about, and it was...
Well, I mean, I'm up in Massachusetts. I'm not from Massachusetts, so of course they say you got to get to the yard. You gotta mow your yard. You gotta park your car. You gotta go to Harvard Yard. Lobster, chowder.
Yeah, you're over in Cape Cod, huh?
Yeah, we're here in Cape Cod. Yep, we're out here, man. Well, we're about as far as ways in the East Coast as we could, in the U.S. as we could be right now, Sam. Because I'm guessing you're out in Napa Valley, right?
Yeah, we're basically on opposite ends of the country
And
right
I'm
now.
on the almost. I'm miles away from the most easterly point of the U.S.
So you were here a couple years ago because I'm in our downtown Napa tasting
Oh
lounge,
yes,
our
right.
wine and music studio.
Actually, so is that where we played? Right behind you, like by
So
the back there.
this is our recording studio, but basically
Okay.
on the other side of this wall, this way towards the street, we've got the couches and the booths are out
Oh,
there.
okay.
Did you know your picture with your autograph on it is in our large stall bathroom?
Sweet. Oh, sweet.
Many people look at that
Many
every
people
day.
look at it while they're going to the bathroom. Right? Hey, they gotta look at
honor.
something.
Well, oh, okay. I just remembered the other word, button,
Button.
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 Yeah,
Garrett Dutton.
there you go. Garrett Dutton, everybody.
Well, how do other people say button?
My coworker enjoys saying button, and
Well,
then I
that's-
was like,
Button.
"How do you say
Button.
our Chardonnay? How do you pronounce
Chardonnay.
butter?" Yeah, and she was like, "Butter." And I'm like,
Butter.
"Well, wouldn't it be butter?"
Butter.
Oh, she's looking at me through the window. She's mad. Well, speaking of buttons,
Oh.
let us know.
I have a lot of buttons on tonight.
Oh, you do? I didn't even notice.
Oh, sorry.
How many would you say?
I don't know. I
you
just
estimate?
I decided to pull this. This is one of my old. I don't know. It's one of my old shirts that I have about 1 million buttons on. So yeah.
Wow. Do you have a favorite?
Oh, I can't even tell you what's on here right now. There's a beach tag from Avalon, New Jersey. That's
Oh.
probably one of my favorites.
Very nice. Well, hopefully we didn't start too much of a debate in the comments below, but make sure you let us know. How do you pronounce button?
Button. Garrett Dutton. I want to give a shout out to Sue Gully out there and her wife Steve. Sam Sue is a big fan. She's been to about over 80 shows and in the last 10 years. And she drags her poor husband along, Steve. And actually, Steve and I have become good friends over the years because I don't even think he first liked the shows, and then he came to so many he was forced to like the band. But Sue, and of course Sue is a master knitter or crocheter. I don't want to say the wrong thing, but Sue has knit. I feel bad I don't have my cardigan on right now, but she's knit like cardigans for the whole family, like matching
What?
cardigans and
Sue.
hats, and she made me the most dopest Christmas sweater for the Christmas cardigan. So hey Sue, love you.
Dang,
What's up,
Sue.
Steve?
Plug in Sue real quick. Go check
And
her out
actually-
on Etsy.
Actually, they're from Toronto, right up in Canada, right above Niagara Falls. And funny story, just real quick, because I'm gonna get back to some more music. But Kelsey and the boys and I, we were doing a trip out to Michigan. So we drove from Cape Cod to Michigan during the COVID last month, and had a couple shows. We were there for a family affair, and we put on a nav. We're going to Michigan, and all of a sudden, we spent the first night in Syracuse, and then the next day we get up and drive. I put the nav on, and all of a sudden we end up at the Canadian border. And I said, no, we're not crossing this border right now. Turn around, baby, turn around. So if you guys, any musicians out there can relate, because whenever you cross the Canadian border on tour, man, oh man, they wake you up in the middle of the night, make you get out in your pajamas. If you got kids, don't matter. Like everyone's getting off the bus, they search the bus. I'm like, I'm not going across the border, man.
Oh my gosh.
So we added 2 hours to our trip, but we made it. But shouts out to Steve and Sue.
Hey Steve, hey Sue. Sue, you have Jeremy beat because today he was talking about how he's gone to 8 of your shows, and he's watching right now, I'm sure. But
shouts
super
out to
fun.
Jeremy, Sam's boyfriend, fiance.
Boyfriend.
Okay, come on, Sam. Come on, man. You better step up, bro.
Yeah, so Sue, you've got him beat like 10 times over because 80 shows. That's freaking awesome.
No, but thank you, my brother. Thank you, my brother.
And I think rumor has it you're going to be on the West Coast heading to California in March, right? You're doing the driveway stuff?
Yeah, we're doing some shows. A good friend of mine, Casey Turner, who's an independent promoter in the Bay Area. He's put together a concert series, the driveway shows. So we're coming out
Woo!
and going to be out in Cali for a couple of weeks to do some private shows. So, you know, just like you guys, he's found a way to kind of keep himself working and keep musicians working. So, you know, to that point, it's been a tough time for our industry. And, you know, if you guys, if you know, I want to give a shout out, you know, not to me, like especially to all the people that work in clubs and in bars and the people that work for bands, sound guys, you know, stage hands. These are the guys that are getting hit the hardest. And we're going to hopefully get this vaccine out there and get these venues opened so people can get back to work, because our industry has been really decimated. Yeah, it's been tough. So thank everybody out there. Thank you all for tuning in and you know, being part of this.
Cheers to that.
And shouts out to Cellars for making a platform to support the arts, you know, because it's right now everybody out here is a patron of the arts.
Absolutely. Cheers. Hit that like button. Hit that share button. I'm just going to keep saying button.
Hit that button. Hit that button, and we get $1 to some musicians in need. All you got to do is like it.
All right. So you want to do 2 songs?
Yeah, I
Back
do.
to back?
I do.
Sweet.
Great. I'm going to play one right now. This is a song originally recorded for the Thicker Than Water soundtrack as a duet with my good friend Jack Johnson, and later recorded again as a duet on the Lemonade record, the G Love and Special Sauce record, and it's called Rainbow. Well, I woke up this morning when a rainbow filled the sky, and I woke up this morning when a rainbow filled the sky. Yeah, that's God telling me everything gonna be alright. So long, good friend, when we will meet again. So long, good friend, when we will meet again. I won't know, but I guess I'll see you then.
rainbow fill the sky. I woke up this morning. Well, that's God telling me everything gonna be alright. I'm gonna pack this old guitar now. Woo, I'll move on down the road. I'm gonna pack this old guitar now. Yeah, I'm gonna move on down the road. Where I'll go, I won't know. But I guess I got to go. And I woke up this morning when a rainbow filled the sky. I woke up this morning when a rainbow filled the sky. Hey, that's God telling me everything gonna be alright. Yeah, that's Rainbow. I'm gonna switch guitars real quick and get my 12 string out here. And guitar players out there, I got this tune here to open C. And open C is a tuning that Lead Belly used a lot. And I'm gonna play a song I wrote for my wife, Kelsey, and it's a song called "She's the Rock," and it's from my new record, The Juice, and it goes like this. Well, she's the rock to my roll. She's the wind, I'm the flag flipping on the pole. She's the honey, and I'm the bee. She's the knocking of my knees. She's the rock, she's the rock, she's the rock, she's the rock that lets me roll. Well, she's a snowflake falling, I'm the cloud. She's a rock star rocking, I'm a screaming crowd. She's the wave, I'm the backspin. She's the last second shot, man. She's the overtime win. She's the rock, she's the rock, she's the rock, she's the rock that lets me roll. Oh, she's the rock, she's the rock, she's the rock, she's the rock that lets me roll. I know I can't live without her. I'm gonna tell the world about her. She must have some superpowers. For all I know, she's the wind behind my sails. She never lets me fail. Whoa, when I'm falling, she picks me up and dusts me off. She's the honey for my cough, and this love could never stop. It gets better every day until the end. Whoa, she my best friend, and I'm singing it once again. She's the rock, she's the rock, she's the rock, she's the rock that lets me roll. Let's go. she's the rock to my roll. I'm the shovel, she's the treasure in the hole. I'm the grape, she's the vine. I'm the glass, she's the fine Cali wine. She's the rock, she's the rock, she's the rock, she's the rock that lets me roll. Now the telephone's ringing, she's the call. She's a graffiti artist, and I'm the writing on the wall. She's the egg, and I'm the frying pan. She's a good-looking woman, and I'm a loving man. She's the rock, she's the rock, she's the rock, she's the rock that lets me roll. Yeah, she's the rock, she's the rock, she's the rock, she's the rock that lets me roll. She's the rock. Yeah.
Woo, thank you. G-Love, everybody. Thank you for tuning in today. And today's show is very special. We are partnered with Sweet Relief Musicians Fund and currently donating $1 each time you guys watching are liking, commenting, sharing, up to $2,500 by the end of today's show. And in addition to that, we've got the text little info on the link posted below. So if you text Cellars to the number posted below, you can contribute out of pocket in terms of a donation that will go directly to the Musicians Fund, which supports musicians in this very trying time that we're all living through at the moment. And obviously, music is such an important and powerful force. There's actually a neuropsychologist, Daniel Levitin, I think I'm pronouncing that right, and he's got a PhD in psychology, behavioral neuroscience, and music, and basically over the past decade plus, he says there have been increasing amounts of studies that have been conducted with proper controls and methods, basically finding evidence saying that music can alter pain thresholds, it can boost immune system functions, it can improve mood, increase heart rate, respiration rate, and adrenaline. And there's a lot of amazing evidence to prove that not only does music psychologically make us feel really great, but physiologically it can have the same effect. And music is just an amazing force in this world, and we couldn't have it without the ultra talented musicians such as G-Love that keep on keeping on during this tough time. So I want to thank you, G-Love, for coming out here virtually, I guess, and performing today, because I'm having a blast so far, and so is everybody else.
Well, it's my pleasure, and I hope that we can get some funds coming in for some of the struggling musicians and people working in the music or not working in the music industry right now. So everybody, please go ahead and can you show that number once again, Trevor? And you can just click to 202-858-1233 and text Cellars to that and make a donation, and it'll go to some artists that need some support. So we really appreciate that, man. And I'm happy to be here with you guys tonight to share some good vibes and positive feelings. And hopefully, I think we're gonna be on coming out of this tailspin, and hopefully soon, and be back to regular life.
Heck yes. Oh my gosh. Well, thank you. And for everyone watching, definitely venture over to your preferred music platform and check out G-Love's music. You were just listening to that last song off of The Juice, which was put out last year. So check out G Love and Special Sauce's music on your favorite music platform. Okay, so speaking of sauce, what did the Spanish sauce say to the English sauce?
Oh man. Well, it's got salsa, saucy. Are you feeling? I don't know what. Come on. What?
Soy sauce.
Ah,
It's terrible. That's okay. But there's a sip for you.
I love it.
For
Cheers.
each sip, it makes the jokes a little bit easier as
I
we
love
go. What do you call a noodle without any sauce?
Lonely. What?
A nudist.
Oh, okay.
And there's another one.
Sam.
Cheers.
Cheers. Oh, okay.
Doopy. Uh-oh. Garrett needs a refill.
I'm gonna have to refresh. I got one for you. I just made up last night. It's kind of a Tony Clifton joke, if you know that. But if you know these ball jars, you know, what if they made balls instead? They'd be balls instead of ball jars. Balls.
I'm just
Kind of a
kidding.
Tony Clifton joke. Do you know Tony Clifton?
I am not familiar, unfortunately, because I would have.
I'm sure my drummer's not listening right now, but he'd be proud that I dropped that. But go do yourself a favor and pull up some Tony Clifton on YouTube later tonight, and we have a good time.
So that last song, "She's the Rock," about your wife Kelsey. How long have the two of you been together?
Let's see. We got married. God, it's crazy. We've been married over here right now. We got married right here at our house here in Cape Cod, and we've been together for, I don't know. She might say close to 10 years, but I might say more like 7.
Oh, okay.
No, but I'm just teasing. But we're oh, someone said on the comments, Andy Kaufman. Yes. But yeah, we're so happy, and we have 2 boys, Lewis and Garrett, and we're expecting our 3rd boy July 8th.
Oh my goodness. House full
So,
of boys. It's crazy.
Yeah, it's crazy time. So,
Are any of
yeah.
them into music? Or are you wanting them
all of
to
them,
get into?
and I have an older son named Aiden, who is a student at Mass Art and also a producer and has records out under his kind of musical name, Clear Cola. So if you go at Clear Cola, you can find out about his releases. But he's a banging producer, and yeah, Lewis, my oldest new son, who's 4, who has a stomach flu right now, is a heck of a harmonica player, and Garrett, the little one, is banging on everything in the house. So we'll see.
Well, I think that song, "She's the Rock," it's really just touching and it's really sweet. What rock group's made up of 4 guys that don't sing?
What rock group's made up of 4 guys that don't sing? Steely. Why do I want to say Steely Dan? So it's an instrumental group. Van Halen.
Mount Rushmore.
Oh shit. Okay. Wow. Cheers, Sam.
Cheers! I think Garrett, G-Love sipping on some of our Jam Cabernet. I'm sipping on our Toast Dry Sparkling, and you can find all of our easy to love wines at jamcellars.com/buy. We have a variety of ways in which you can purchase, whether it be directly through us for delivery direct to your doorstep, or you can use our wine finder. It's this handy dandy tool on our website. Basically, you type in your zip code and it'll provide you with all of the local, regional stores, liquor marts, etc. in your area that supply our wines. And then there's also this really, really cool app that I wish was invented like when I was in college, but it's called Drizzly.
Whoa.
And it's like a food delivery service system, but for booze and wine. And our products are on there. So gets to your door in an hour. That's That's what they say.
Love it.
Well, cheers, G-Love. Let's get into maybe a couple songs.
Well, I would be remiss if I didn't play my song called Drinking Wine. So, because I am drinking wine, so here it goes. I started the song before I changed my harmonica, so you gotta excuse me for a second. I gotta change my harmonica. This one called Drinking Wine, y'all. Let's have some fun, but sun goes down. If you got a bottle, what you better pass it around. Let's drink some wine. My pocket's fat, man. So is my girl. Let's raise a glass for this beautiful world. Let's drink some wine. Drinking wine, wine, wine all the time. Feeling fine, fine, fine. You are mine. And I ain't doing nobody no wrong. Well, don't you worry, your mind. Dionysus drinking man. He love the stuff. But my wine is cheap, but for me it's good enough. Let's drink some wine. Some like that cocaine, some like that weed. Little bit of wine, that's all G-Love ever need. Let's drink some wine. Wine, wine all the time. Feeling fine, 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 you are mine. Hey, I ain't doing nobody no wrong. Well, don't you worry your mind. I won't need no Jeffrey man, won't need no judge. I'm stuck in my ways and I sure ain't gonna budge. Let's drink some wine. It makes me sing at the top of my lungs. But when that bottle's done, you better run get another one. I ain't leaving this town, man, till my drink is done. So just raise your glass, man. Let's keep this party going. Let's drink some wine. I'm drinking wine, wine, wine all the time. Feeling fine, 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 you are mine. Well, I ain't doing nobody no wrong. Don't you worry your mind. You don't gotta worry about things. I'm drinking wine.
Cheers. Oh, how did this happen? I have another glass now? Oh my goodness.
Wow. Cheers.
Cheers. Hope everybody out there is drinking wine as well, and hope you're having an amazing time. This has been a pleasure getting to hang out with you and listen to these jams during today's Jam Happy Hour. Also, today's show, we are benefiting a very amazing musicians fund up to $2,500 for each like, comment, and share. We will be contributing $1 to Sweet Relief. And with that being said, if you are watching and you have a glass full of wine or whatever it may be that you're sipping on, post in the comments below and a buck will be thrown in the direction of Sweet Relief Musicians Fund. You can comment, put an emoji, doesn't matter. Just put a comment, like, share. Also, for everyone watching, how do you pronounce the word Caramel?
Caramel.
Let us know.
Caramel.
Yeah, caramel. That's what I say. But there's those, caramel folks.
Caramel. Oh, caramel nougat. Caramel.
So,
Caramel.
well, and obviously, if you've seen G-Love live, let us know where. When was it?
Yeah, when was it?
He would love to know. And I really appreciate you supporting Sweet Relief today and joining us for today's Jam Happy Hour, Garrett. Much appreciated. And thank you to everyone who's tuned in. And you're tuned in for the tune. So I say we can go over a minute or two if you can squeeze two
Is that
songs
okay?
in. And we just do two. Feel one?
All right, guys. We're gonna do two songs right now.
If you want, you could do
Okay.
one and a mini song or two full.
Well, I know which song I want to end with, so let's squeeze. I told Sam before he started I talk a lot, so we probably You know what? I'm just gonna go out on a limb here because as a musician, I'm always interested in what I'm working on, and what I'm working on this week right now is my next Christmas record, and I got a beautiful song right here I want to play you guys called Christmas Moon, and I know that some of my fans will appreciate hearing some new material. So here's Christmas Moon for the new Christmas record. It's not so Christmassy, Sam, that we can't play it tonight, okay? Because it's cold enough here in Cape Cod to play a Christmas tune.
I just so happen to have Christmas lights for some reason right next
There
to
you
me.
go. Christmas moon on the rise, twilight rose in your eyes, and all of the rose, there's no surprise, and I know you are mine. Yes, I know you are mine. Yes, I know you are mine. Cold moon, clear and bright, no star reflecting heaven's light, and all love warms my heart tonight, and I know you are mine. Yes, I know you are mine. Wasn't looking for none of this, but your love found me when I kissed your lips, and now you got me wrapped around your fingertips, and I know, I ain't never been to heaven, but it must feel just like this. Must feel something just like this. Must feel something
just like this. Christmas moon on the ride, so much love in the baby's eyes. Our family grows, it's no surprise, and I know you all mine. Yes, I know you are mine. Yes, I know you are mine. Wasn't looking for none of this, but your love found me when I kissed your lips. Still got me wrapped around the fingertips. And I know I ain't never been to heaven, but it must feel something just like this. Must feel something just like this. Must feel something just like this. Christmas moon says goodnight. Christmas moon says goodnight. Yeah. All right, guys. Before I go, I want to play you probably the most important song to me that I ever wrote. And man, this song is called The Juice. It's the title track to my new record. I want to thank you all for being with me tonight and be with Sam and I for the Jam Happy Hour. It's been a real pleasure to be here with you guys tonight. So here's The Juice. And it's a sing-along, so if you at home, sing along, man. Oh, yeah. We got the juice, got the real juice. Oh, tell me what you want, baby. We got the juice, yeah. No more lies about this, no more lies about that. No more ace up your sleeve, we just lay your cards flat. CSP's had a rough when the struggle was tough. Bad news in the news every day is enough. It's enough to make good people turn around and leave. How about we march in the street cause we're free, raise our fists in the air. Cause we do care, you say who cares? We do. We got the juice, we got the love, we got the dreams, we won't give up, we all the change, we had enough, we got the juice, time's up, divided you fall, united we rise. It's been hard to see through all these tears in our eyes, so why do we cry? Teardrops stay stained like Cat Stevens, we ride a peace train. Let us be real, you must be insane in your brain. Something's wrong, man, you can't remain. We need positive change. We went over power to the peaceful, we must progress. We got the juice, we got the love, we got the dreams, we won't give up, we all the change, we had enough, we got the juice, time's up. Let's get loose, baby. Let's get lifted, yeah. Something's going on now when you sure don't wanna miss it all. And you can feel it in the streets, from your toes to your feet, from sea to shining sea. Hit it with a blues power G. Oh yeah. gotta write a letter. You gotta sign a petition. You've got to get out and vote. Don't stand down. Stand up! Look, this is a letter, but also a song. And if something ain't right, then it must be dead wrong. For the birds and the bees and the herbs and the trees, and every single person's sanity. Humanity's all of us, all colors and all kinds. And we want world peace, and we want peace of mind. Man, we don't want no more guns, and we don't want no more wars. We need a better place now for our daughters and our sons. That's what I'm talking about. So let's bring it. Let's bring the love. Let's bring the love back. We got the juice. We got the love. We got the dreams. We won't give up. We all the change. We had enough. We got the juice. Time's up. Time's up. Time's up. Oh yeah. Thank you guys so much for being with me.
Thank you. What the perfect way to coast our way into the weekend. Thank you to everyone who's tuned in today and donated. There were so many donations and so many likes and comments and shares. What I ask for the 57 of you that are still tuned in right now, all of you, put one comment. That's $57 right there. Just let us know what was your favorite song of today, and we hope to see you for the next Final Friday Sweet Relief Musicians Fund benefit show next month. Every month, the last Friday of the month, we're putting on the Sweet Relief Musicians Fund benefit show, and we donate up to $2,500, and it's looking like it's going to be around $25,000 by the end of 2021 that Jam Cellars that we're going to contribute. So thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
And thank you to everybody out there watching. Check out the merch tent at JaMCellars.com. And all the money that you spend on those t-shirts are going straight to Sweet Relief, which is amazing. So you could get a t-shirt out of it. And in addition to that, check out G Love's music on your preferred music platform. And I think you've got some pretty sweet videos out on YouTube, right?
Oh yeah, we got plenty of videos on YouTube. And thank you so much, Sam, and the whole team at Jam Cellars. And especially everybody for tuning in tonight to join us tonight for some music on a Friday night. Much love, and make sure you click the like button so we get some more support for musicians in need. Thank you so much.
The button.
The button.
In closing. All right. Well, cheers.
Cheers.
Happy weekend.
Happy weekend, y'all.
It's happy